Hi there, welcome back to More Creating by Sue. I'm Sue, and I create planner stickers that you can use in your digital planners, or you can download, print them, or you can do like I do and create your pages in a program of your choice. I use Silhouette and then print afterwards. You can find me on Instagram at More Creating by Sue. My website is www.morecreatingbysue.weebly.com. Speaking of my website, I wanted to just quickly show you. I have September week 2 up and ready to go. The theme for September's challenge is patriotic. And if you click on the sticker, on the picture of the stickers, it will take you to the Google Drive where you can get all of the September freebies, as well as all of the 2025 stickers that I've created so far. And all the way back to 2020. And all you have to do also, if you want to, you can search in that drive and it will find stickers for you. So if you don't like the patriotic stickers that I created for this challenge, then you can just search patriotic or red, white, and blue or whatever you'd like to get those stickers. And once you get to that, if you open that file, then you will see there are PDF, pings, and Silhouette cut files included. These are all available to you for free, so I hope you use some of those stickers. And I can't wait to see what you create. So let's get back to this week's setup. It's the back page. I print front and back for my planner. So this is the back page, and I already have my cropped stickers ready to go. And so I'll just start filling those in. So the first thing I want to do is add at the top September, which I am just still amazed that I am in September already, because I feel like it was just June for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and change the color of this, and I have a palette already saved from creating these stickers, and so I'm going to change the color of September, and my favorite color is blue, so I usually always go with blue if I have the choice. If you want to create your own palette in that, once you download the stickers, just use the little dropper and find the color that you want, and you just move your dropper around and you find that color. You click on it and it will give you that color. That's how I pull colors from my stickers to match my layouts. But I'm going to go back with the blue, and I'm going to change that font to something a little more fun. Let's do this one. I like this one. I usually go with a script font. Okay, I'm going to use this piece of washi right here to put behind my date. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to rotate it. And all of the things that I'm doing are in my tutorial videos. So if you haven't checked those out, be sure to do that. And it goes into more detail on how to do different things in Silhouette Studio to help you create your planner pages, so that you can just print them and you don't have to worry about getting any special paper or cutting them. You don't have to have a cutting machine. This program is actually free to download and use. You don't have to have a Silhouette machine to use it, and it's very easy to learn how to use it, especially if you use my tutorials that I go over all the different ways that I create stickers using it. And they're free. They're on YouTube, so you don't have to pay for that. I am a teacher, retired teacher, so I love to create things and share and teach people how to do different things. It's just something that I really like to do. My sister always tells me that I have a teacher voice. So I don't know. I don't think I do, but sometimes I guess my teacher voice does come out. So this is the second week of September, and in the second week of September, I have a birthday that I celebrate, and it just happens to be my sister's. Hers is on the 11th, which is Patriots Day, but it was her birthday before it was Patriots Day, so that's why I always tell her. I'm going to use this one right here, and this, I'll just write her name in there. And let's add a little flower behind that. Actually, we'll put it in the front. This one will go in front, and we'll put this one behind it. So let's select these and bring them to the front. Yeah, I like that. So now I'm going to start adding some more stickers. And of course, I need to move these around a little bit because I do have, even though it is her birthday and it was her birthday first, I do have this 9/11/01 never forget that I want to use on this day too. So let's bring this to the front of that flower and bring this one to the front. Maybe I'll just bring this back up. And then I'm going to move this one over here onto that day. And I can resize that because I'm in Silhouette Studio. So we'll put that there. And if you read my blog, you'll know that I am very much patriotic because, well, I love my country. And I feel that people can have differences, different opinions on things and still get along. And if somebody doesn't have the same views as me, then like everybody else says, feel free to unfollow me or just keep scrolling. I don't tell anybody else how to feel and what views to have, and I would hope nobody would do that to me. So anyway, on to the Patriots. I'm going to get rid of those behind. And I do my to-dos on Sunday and Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And I'm going to grab this dark blue one. And let's bring this up to the front. And what I do is I just, even though I do, so you all know this already, I have my daily to-dos that I have over here. These are things that I do every day. These are things that I do once a week. Sometimes I have things that I do once a month, and I put that on my monthly page. And that's just how I do it. And let's see, let's take this one and we're going to bring it here to the meals box. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize that so that it fills in the entire box. And then I'm going to send it to the back. I'm going to get rid of this. Actually, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to make it white and then give it a transparency. And the reason I'm going to do that is because that sticker was a little bit colorful, and I still want to be able to see what I write here. So as long I'm kind of transparent. I could have done the sticker itself in a transparency. I don't know why I didn't do that. But I did it this way. I'll do it this way. I'll do the sticker itself in a transparency on the to-do. So let's do this one with the stars. So we're going to put that and we're going to put it in place and we'll resize it. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do your stickers in Silhouette. And this is just two different ways. I put a transparent white box on here, and this one I'm just going to make transparent. So I'll take this gray box and get rid of it. And you see how it's darker there, and you can't, it's a little bit difficult to see that. Not really, but a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll select that box and I'll make it transparent. So it's kind of the same thing I did over here. I'm going to make it a little bit more just because I really want to be able to see my list. And then another thing I do is I can fill in just the header. Let's do this off-white color. And I don't know why I keep having to change this. I keep thinking about I need to resave it so that it says exercise, but I never do. So every time I have to come in and rewrite my word. Exercise. So I started exercising, and then I had to, well, I started walking on my treadmill, and then I had to stop because I had like a big time pain in my heel, and I couldn't figure out what it was. It wasn't going away. It was there for quite a while. So I finally made an appointment, and I went and seen a podiatrist, and I have plantar fasciitis. So I don't know if you guys have had that before, but it is quite painful, and I'm telling you, I couldn't put any weight down on my heel. So what I did was I had to go buy some shoes, and my husband told me they look like old woman shoes. No offense to anybody out there, but I went ahead and I said, I don't care. I am an old woman. Well, I'm getting older anyway. And these feel really good on my feet. So I bought them, and they are so comfortable. And they are New Balance, which I've always worn Skechers, but apparently Skechers are not great for your feet. If you have foot problems, they are great for your feet because they are super comfortable. But I needed something with a really sturdy heel. So I got the New Balance, and I like them. They're not flexible. So I don't know. They're just comfortable to me. Let's do this red. No, let's do this off-white again and remove that. There we go. And I'm just putting this up here because I'm really trying, now that I got the exercise down, I'm really trying to drink more water. So I'm going to try to drink more water here. And also, what do? I go grocery shopping on Mondays. Actually, I think I'm going to move that to Tuesday this week because I have a lot of meals from last week that I planned, and my husband went out of town, so I still have those meals that I can have, and that way I don't have to go to the grocery store so quickly. I'm going to stack this behind here. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to send it to the back, but then see, this box needs to be sent to the back. So it's kind of stacked on top of there. And move this over just a little right there. Okay, the other thing you could do if you wanted to is you could fill in these boxes with a color. I'm not going to. I just check them off as I do them. And then I have, this is the 31st. This is the first. So on the third Wednesday, my little puppy dog has to go to the groomer. And then on nope, that's this week. Sorry, this is the second week of, so I don't actually have any appointments on this week. So I guess that's it then. I guess that's all I'm going to be using. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know your thoughts if you have certain things that you do for plantar fasciitis, and let me know your thoughts on whatever you feel like telling me. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you next time.